All right, guys, I just got back to the farm from out in the square baling field of the video that's before this. I've got about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes here to myself, so I thought I would do a little bit of a calf update. Yeah, it's clouds. Kind of a miserable day. It's only 84 degrees. Well, I say only, but that's pretty good cooking up here. It's 84 degrees, but it's humid and it's just sticky today. Super Hutch steers are doing pretty good. They're doing fair. Yeah. Every time I see a pair of loppy ears, I take a really good look. In fact, I'm going to take a better look at him tonight. Yeah. Keep an eye on that. All the Super Hutches got a fresh bale of straw here today. It's so nice that things are so nice and dry, but I put an extra bale in each Super Hutch pen just to keep things a little bit clean. These guys are liking it. I got fresh green hay. This was baled just the other day. I just filled up all these bunks with some new hay here this morning, so you probably can't see by looking at the hay that's in here, but boy, are they loving it. They are eating a lot of hay. A lot of hay. There's one animal here I'm concerned with. Is that 152 or 250? 252. He wasn't doing very good the other day. I gave him a shot of new floor. Okay, there he is. He's back in the corner. All right, he looks pretty lively right now. He's back in the corner of the Super Hutch. Keeping my eye on him. I would love to know the science behind these guys all getting together in one pen when they got another one that's got fresh bedding in it. I guess to each their own. So, yeah, with this weather, these guys are drinking a record amount of water. I'm filling up their tubs. I'm topping them off twice a day, morning and evening. This guy's an animal right here. He's a brute. You can't hardly even get the pail out of here when he's done. He'll fight you for it. Here's a new guy, as you can tell, if you might have seen on a previous video, Pink B. That stands for bottle. They're doing real good. Really happy with this new group. They're being a little finicky here with drinking, and I'm still having to go in there, go in and get them started. But once I do, they're pretty good. Here's a good old number 300. Another new one. Lively little guy. This guy here makes me a little angry. Got a little mohawk going. He doesn't know how to breathe and drink at the same time, which is kind of a common problem sometimes for these calves. So they drink, and then they stop, they pull away and run away so they can catch a breath. He's learning. A little bit of a slow learner. He's probably going to take another couple days. He'll figure it out. I'm looking at probably rebedding all these hutches, which are in fair shape. Rebedding all these guys here in the next day or two. Bunch of nice lazy calves. So yeah, things are going fair. I only picked up 4 of them, 4 new calves. Yesterday morning. Now, things are going so good in here, I have not interrupted anything. Plus right now, because we're so busy in the field, I hate the word convenience, but by God, it's been convenient. These guys are doing so good in the same pen together, which is kind of a no-no. And I'm going to tell you, most of you have the answer if you've dealt with calves or in farming. I'm going to tell you what the answer is. Open door, open windows, big open door, nice draft going all the way through the barn, another open door. It's aeration. When I raised all these calves in here this winter, there was no aeration. If there was, frozen pipelines, frozen cattle. I don't know if I'm going to do that again in the winter. I don't know how to justify it. It was worth it, but it just doesn't seem right. I'm not going to get into details what I'm talking about. Some of you probably understand. I don't know. I got to think on that. That or come up with something different, something new. Because I have to keep raising calves. You know, at least through like September 15th. That needs to be my cutoff date for buying calves. It has to. Because by the time they're ready to be weaned off from in the small hutches, hell, you're into November. Our Novembers are a little tricky up here. They can be god awful. So we'll see. I got a lot of things I got to pick up yet. A lot to, I'm not going to say learn, but I like to call them science projects here. Science projects can cost money though, and that's I actually used to make a pretty good amount of money, to be honest with you. I can say that now because I don't anymore. I gotta watch it. Just as everybody else. Let's see. Other than that, that's about it. The grazing system is going to be done tomorrow. It's time for everything to have a regrowth. All paddocks. We're closing them down. They're going to be kicked out behind the barn to another smaller field, maybe 7 acres. They're going to mow that down themselves for up to 5 days. It'll be next to nothing within 5 days. And then we're going to be feeding them round bales for a little while, letting the regrowth take place out in all the paddocks. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but because I can't control it, if we were to actually get some rain, it wouldn't be too bad. That's about all I got. I'm gonna get a cold drink of water, head back out to the field for another wagon load. I was gonna do some raking to a field that was cut yesterday. It had dried out tremendously, but we lost our son. Actually, things are clearing out a little bit. I'm gonna have to play that by ear. I was gonna do a little bit of raking for some round baling tonight. We gotta play that by ear. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, that's about it. We'll talk to you later.